Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sulba Sutras Academy. My name is Sumit Mishra and today's our topic is division algorithm for polynomials. So we already know what is polynomial, what are zeros, what is the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So today we will move and we will learn about the division funda of the polynomial. Okay. So we know from our childhood days, you might have division. I mean, if you are familiar with the division, you know what is dividend. So we know already what is dividend. Okay, dividend, divisor, quotient, and remainder. So let's understand first what are, if you know this very good, you can move forward. Otherwise, please be with me to know what it is. So suppose you have two number called 2 and 7. Okay. So if you are dividing 7 by 2, okay, what you will get? So 2 3s are 6. So 7 minus 6 is 1. If you are doing minus, you will get so you will get 1, correct? So we will get 1. That's it. And we are stopping here. So here 2 is divisor. So divisor is something, a number through which you are dividing. Okay? So divisor is a number through which you are dividing. So divisor is a number by which you divide another number. Okay? Simple. Another by which you divide another number. Okay? So for example, here in the previous division which I did, here 2 is the divisor. Okay, then move on. What is dividend? What is dividend? So dividend is a number which is getting divided. It's a number which is getting divided by another number. Correct? For example, 7 over here is a dividend. So dividend is a number which is getting divided by another number. Now, what is quotient? So quotient is after dividing, what is the number you got? So if you are dividing, like in the example above, 3 is the quotient. So quotient is a number which you get, number which we get after division of a number with another number. With another number. Simple. So when you are dividing 7 by 2, we got 3. 2 3s are 6. So that 3 is quotient. So quotient is a number which we get after division of a number with another number. What is remainder? So remainder is a number. So remainder is a number which we get if a number is if a number is not fully divided by other number. Simple. So when you divide, if it is not properly get divided, then you get another number below. That is the remainder. So when we have divided 7 by 2, a remainder is 1 over there. We can't do further division. I mean, as a proper division, there should be no points and all. So then we will stop over there. Okay? Okay. So what is the basic funda of the thing is, divisor equals to, sorry, by mistake, it should be dividend. So dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Simple. Okay. So dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, like check the example. 7 was the dividend, so that equals to divisor was 2 into quotient we got is 3 plus 1. Simple. So you see over here, 7 is 2 into 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7, which we got. Okay, so dividend equals to, this is the basic funda, the basic thumb rule, what we have got division and all. If you can write dividend in the form of divisor, quotient and remainder. That is, dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this is very important. This is the funda which we are going to apply. Okay. Okay. Then move on to for the polynomials. So with the same formula, if you are going for polynomial case, so the thumbs rule is, the important point which you should note down. So thumbs rule is, if px and gx are any two polynomials, okay, with gx not equals to 0. Why? Because if gx equals to 0, then px by gx will give you infinity. So gx is not 0. So if px and gx are two polynomials with gx not equals to 0, then we can find polynomials qx and rx such that px equals to, the dividend equals to divisor, that is gx, into the quotient qx plus remainder, that is rx. Okay, So if you are dividing px by zx, you will get this qx and rx. Correct? Same way how we have divided 7 by 10. Algebraically also it can be done. Okay? So this result is known as the division algorithm for polynomials. Whatever you have seen, this is the division algorithm. And this is based on our arithmetic division. So this result is known as division algorithm for polynomials. Simple. So this is same as, if you will compare this with the arithmetic division, we will get the same thing. Okay? Okay, so let's move on. Let's do some problems. So let's understand with some problems. So one more thing I want to tell you before moving on to the problem. So there might be, there might be 1 or 2 roots will be, zeros will be given to you. Okay, and the question will ask you to find the zeros, other zeros. So you have a polynomials of the form cubic or to the power 4 also. Okay, so what I am telling you is, if some polynomial is given to ax4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. Suppose this is polynomial given, and in the question you will get alpha and beta. 2 roots are given for you. Alpha and beta are 2 roots. Their values will be given to you. And they will tell you to find another roots. It might be gamma and delta. Okay, so the question will ask you to find another 2 roots. What we will do is, first we will multiply x minus alpha, because I have told you, if alpha and beta are the roots, zeros, roots means 0. So don't get confused if I will tell roots. Roots and zeros are same thing, but I will write zeros for you. So if alpha and beta are 2 zeros, then the question will ask you to find another 2 zeros, that is gamma and delta, suppose. So what we will do is, first, if alpha and beta are zeros, then x minus alpha and x minus beta, x minus alpha into x minus will be the factor, of given polynomial. Okay, this is very important. Then x minus alpha into x minus, so multiply these two and then divide this polynomial, whatever this whole polynomial, by the multiplication of this. You will get something in the form of x square. Suppose you got mx square plus nx plus o. So something like this you will get. Okay, so and we need to find another 2 zeros, right? Then again equate this, whatever quotient, after dividing you will get this mx square plus nx as a quotient. This is o, don't take it as 0. So this equals to 0. Okay, so now factorize this whole thing. You factorize. Factorization, if you don't know, please go through my previous video. I have explained how to factorize. It has been taught in the previous classes, but for your help I have explained the funda for how to factorize. So factorize this and you will get something in the form of x minus gamma into x minus delta equals to 0. So you will get x equals to gamma and x, or so another root will be, so x minus gamma equals to 0. So the first thing is, so this tells either x minus gamma will be 0 or x minus delta will be 0. So if x minus gamma is 0, then x equals to gamma, and if x minus delta equals to 0, then x equals to delta. Simple. If alpha and beta are the two roots for the given polynomial, then multiply x minus alpha into x minus beta, divide the polynomial by this multiplication, you will get something in the form of mx square plus nx plus o. I mean, it will be in another form for the quadratic equation. Equate it with 0, factorize it, and then get the other zeros. This is the basic funda. So it can be in the form of 4, I mean, or cubic, or it can be, in the factor of 5 also, power of 5 also. So of degree 5, a polynomial of degree 5 also can be given, polynomial of degree 3 also can be given. So this is very important thing. If 2 or 3 roots are given, you can find another root by the division method. This is very important thing. Okay. So if you have any doubt, please go again, revise and come back, and then again watch this lecture. You will understand what I am trying to tell. If you don't, then please be with me and I will show you how to do the problems like this in the exercise. So let's start doing exercise. So our next exercise is exercise 2.3. Okay. So in exercise 2.3, the first question is, divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. So we have two polynomial px and gx, divide px by gx, get the quotient and remainder if it is. Okay, so let's do the problem then. So the first question is, px is given as x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 and zx equals to x square minus 2. So for division, for the algebraic thing, here I will take some time because I need to explain you how to do the division. This is very important thing. With the problems only, I'll explain you how to do that. So always consider the highest factor in px and gx. Okay, the quotient will be made based on the highest factor. How? We will see that. So the first thing is, take x square minus 2 this side. Okay, and here I will write x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Okay. So first I need to look at is the highest factor in px and g. So what is the, highest power. So what is the highest power in px? It is 3. And what is the highest power in gx? It is 2. So what I need to do is, that highest power I need to divide first. So x cube by x square you do. Okay. So by doing this, if you will see, x cube is nothing but x into x into x. So 3x is multiplied. That means x into x into x. And what is x square? X into x. Correct? So x cancel, x cancel. What I got is x. So I will do the quotient thing as x. So this, always remember that you have to first take the highest power, divide the highest power first. Okay, that means px by zx, when you are doing the first quotient, when you are finding the quotient, first divide the highest power of px by highest power of gx. Whatever you will get, that I am going to take as a quotient. Now, when you are taking this quotient, of course, this should get multiplied. The divisor should be, we need to multiply with x. Okay, so x square into x, that gives us x cube. Okay, then minus 2 into x, what I am telling you is x is multiplied by x square minus 2. So x into x square is x cube, and then x into minus 2 is minus 2x. Correct? This is minus 2x. So I can write it as x cube. Now where is x form over here? Here. So I will write minus 2x over here. Nothing over near to the x square. Why? Because whatever is 2x is of the form of 5x. So x to the power 1. Both is of the form x to the power 1. The power of x is 1. So whichever is coming near to whichever, there only you need to write. Don't write 2x near minus 3x square, because both are of the different form. Their power in 3x square is x to the power 2. But in the case of 2x, the power is 1. Correct? X to the power 1. So that is different. But if you will see 5x and 2x, there both place x has a power of 1. So always write the same power near to each other. If there is a gap, it's okay, there is no issue with it. Okay, then it's the normal division method. So what we do when we divide, so suppose 7 divided by 2 is, so 2 3 are 6, then we do 7 and 6. 6 is minus from 7. Similarly over here, this should be minus. Okay, now if you will subtract 5x minus 2, so this minus will become plus. So always, because whenever it is negative, you are doing subtraction, then minus into minus is plus. Correct? So here, since x cube has a sign of plus, but when you are subtracting it, their sign becomes minus. So whenever we are subtracting, the sign gets changed. So this plus becomes minus, and minus become to plus. As simple as that. What I am telling you is, the x cube has a sign of plus currently, because when I multiplied, I got this sign as plus x cube. Now, since we have to subtract x cube minus 3x square plus 5x, the top polynomial minus the bottom polynomial. So when you are doing minus, always remember the sign get changed. So if this place, if the sign is plus, that becomes minus, and minus sign becomes plus. Now, since this is plus and this is the final sign, so this is plus and this is minus, so it will cut. Okay, because x cube minus x cube, sign is opposite, like 2 minus 2, we write 0, it cuts, right? 2 minus 2 is 0. Similarly, x cube minus x cube is 0. Now, minus 3x square will come as it is. Correct? Now, plus 5x and plus 2x will give us plus 7x. Okay? And then minus 3. As simple as that. Now, again, what is the highest factor over here? 2. What is the highest factor over here? 2. Now, if we will divide minus 3x square divided by x square, what we will get? X square, we got minus 3. Correct? So, we will write in the quotient minus 3. Okay? So, x minus 3. So, once we wrote minus 3, now this minus 3 should be multiplied with x square minus 2. So, that we will get again minus 3x square minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6. Okay, so we got minus 3x square plus 6. Now see, 6 is constant, so I wrote near to the constant. Now this minus becomes plus and this plus becomes minus. So minus plus will cut. What we got now? We are left with 7x and minus 3 minus 6 is minus 9. Correct? Minus 3 minus 3, both are minus. So it will be added, but the sign will be minus. So 7x minus 9. We will stop over here. Why we will stop over here? Because now the power for x is 1 over here, but in the divisor the power of x is x square. Simple. So if the highest power in the divisor is more than the highest power of whatever remainder you are getting, then we will stop over there. We are not going further. As simple as that. So this is our reminder, and please make it into your head. Put it in your brain. We should not go further because highest power in the remainder is now 1. If you will see in the previous step, it is minus 3x square, here x square, that was equal, it still goes. But now in the final section we are getting stuck with 7x to the power 1, that is x has a power of 1, but in the divisor we have x to the power 2. The highest power of x is 2. In the remainder we have highest power of x as 1. So we will stop over here, no further division. So what we got? Quotient as x minus 3. So we got quotient equals to x minus 3 and remainder we got 7x minus 9. This is very important. Okay, let's move on to the second problem. So second problem we have px equals to x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay. And gx equals to x square plus 1 minus x. So see, gx is given as x square plus 1 minus x. So we can write gx as x square minus x plus 1. So we should always try to put as the highest factor, highest power of x first, x or y, whatever is given doesn't matter, it might be in the form of y also. So always write whatever form is given, their highest power we will write first, okay, and then go in the decreasing order, and finally in the end some constant will come. As simple as that. If it is in the px also, if suppose if some problem might be like x4 is coming at third place or fourth place, doesn't matter, put it in the first place because x to the power 4 is the highest power, then 3x square, then 4x, then 5. Okay, so always write the highest power first and then try to solve it. Okay, so let's try to do this problem. Okay, so what we need to divide is x square minus x plus 1. This is our divisor, and what we have is x4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay, so this is the thing. Now what we will do, we will divide the highest factor of px by the highest factor of gx. So x to the power 4, I am not doing rough over there, I am doing rough over here for your understanding. So first I will divide x4 by x square. What I will get? X to the power 4 minus 2. That is x square. Why I did 4 minus 2? Because whenever we have some power divided by another power, if we are taking the below things to up, that becomes negative and we can subtract. So if you don't understand this method, then simply you can write it like this also. X to the power 4 is x is multiplied 4 times divided by x into x, because 2 times. So we are left with x gone, x gone. We are left with x into x, that is x square. Okay. So the first thing that will come is x square. Now multiply x square. Now multiply x square with x square minus x plus 1. So what we will get? X to the power 4 minus x cube plus x square. Why I am multiplying? Why I am multiplying this x square? Because we got x4 divided by x square is x square. But when we writing x square, that should be multiplied with the other things also. Correct? X square into x square is x4. But what about the other digits? There are minus x plus 1 also. So that whole thing should be multiplied. We get this x square by the division of the highest power. That's true. But the other things are also there, right? That will also get multiplied. Whenever we are doing division, that also should get multiplied. That's why the whole things of qx should be multiplied. It's not only x square by x. There are other things also that should be multiplied. Remember that. So when we multiplied x square minus x plus 1 into x square, we got x4 minus x cube plus x square. So we've got x4, okay, minus x cube is not there. Correct? So we can write here for x cube it is 0 into x cube. Correct? No. But here I got minus x cube as extra thing. It's not there. So let's write it outside of the thing. And then we have x square plus x square. So we got plus x square. Okay. So this plus of x4 becomes minus. This plus of x square becomes minus. And this minus of x cube becomes plus. Now x4 cancel out. Now minus 3x square minus x square. Both are negative. So sign will be negative, but it will be addition. Always remember one thing. When we have plus and plus sign, both are of plus sign, then it will be addition and sign will be plus. If one is positive and another is negative, okay, two forms can be there. In this case, we have two forms. First is positive, another is negative, or first is negative, another is negative. In both cases, there will be subtraction and sign will be the highest number. Highest number sign will come. What I am telling you is, suppose we have 2 minus 5. Okay. So it will be normal subtraction, 5 minus 2, 3. But what is the sign of the highest number? That is minus, so minus will come. Similarly, if it is suppose minus 7 plus 3. In this case also, we will do the normal subtraction, 7 minus 3, 4. And the sign of the highest number will come over here. So it is minus. Now, if both are minus, like minus 7, minus 3, then it will be addition. Normal number addition first you do first. 7 plus 3 is 10. But the sign will be the negative sign because both are negative. Simple. So if both are positive, like 2 plus 3, it is 5. So if both are positive, it will be addition, sign is plus. As simple as. But if suppose one is positive, another is negative, so always divide, I always subtract from higher number to lower number, write that. And what is the sign of the highest number? That sign will come for these two cases. So always divide always subtract from higher number to lower number. If the sign is of opposite thing, one is positive, another is negative, or one is negative, another is positive, then simply subtract from the highest number to the lowest number and then write the sign of the highest number. Okay. Then minus, if both are negative, then we will do addition. 7 plus 3 is 10, but the sign will be negative since both are negative. Simple. So similarly over here, if we are coming, since both are negative, so we will add it, but the sign will be minus. So 3x square plus x square is 4x square, but it will be negative. Now this is thing, but if you will see over here, we have plus x cube over there, which is bigger, right? So I will write x cube over here. Simple, because this is bigger, x cube is bigger than x square, correct? I mean the power of x is bigger in x cube than x square. So we will write x cube first. Then we wrote 3x minus 3x square minus 10. Then we have plus 4x plus 5 will come as it is. Okay. Now divide x cube by x square. What we will get? X into x divided by x into x. So x cancel, x cancel, we get x. So what we need to write is over here is, and also it is positive, so we will write plus x. Now when we are writing plus x, this x should be multiplied with the whole thing. So x square into x is x cube, then minus x. What I am telling you, x into x square minus x plus 1 we are doing. So this is x cube, because x into x square, power should be added up. So x cube, then x to the power 1 into x to the power 1, sign will be minus, and it will be x square, because sign is minus, so minus as it is. Then x into x is x square, then x into plus 1 is plus x. So we got x cube minus x square plus x. So here it will be x cube minus x square plus x. Okay. Now the sign will change. Since it is positive, so it becomes negative. This is negative, so it will become positive. And this is positive, it will become negative. As simple as that. So x cube cancel out. What I am left with? Minus 4x square plus x square. I told you, if both are of opposite sign, what we need to do is subtract from higher to lower and put the sign of the greater. What is the sign of the greater number? That is minus, because minus 4x square plus x square. So sign will be minus, because the greatest number sign is minus, and then 4x square minus x square is 3x square. Now 4x minus x, 4x minus x. So here plus minus, sign of the biggest number is plus, and 4 minus 1 is 3, so 3x plus 5. Okay. Now we have minus 3x square. So we will divide minus 3x square first with x square. Correct? So if we are dividing, we are getting minus 3. So we will write in the quotient minus 3 first. Okay. Now this minus 3 should be multiplied with not only x square but the whole thing. So let's multiply minus 3 multiplied by x square minus x plus 1. Okay. So we will get minus 3x square, then minus 3 into minus, so minus minus will be plus, and 3 into x is 3x, and minus 3 plus 1, so minus into plus is minus, and then 3 into 1 is 3. So we got minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. So we got minus 3x square, okay, plus 3x minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. Correct? Now this sign change will happen. So minus will become plus, plus will become minus, minus will become plus. Okay, so this will be cancelled out. Okay, then this will be cancelled out, and we got 8. So we will stop over here because there is no factor of x now. If nothing is there, that means x to the power 0, and here we have highest factor of x as x square. So we will stop over here. So what we got? Quotient equals to how much? X square plus x minus 3. X square plus x minus 3, and remainder equals to 8. Okay. So someone might have the doubts why I am changing the sign over here in the different cases, if you will see. So I will show you with one example why I am changing the sign. So suppose we have x minus of minus 2. Okay. So we are doing subtraction of x, subtracting minus 2 from x. Correct? So if you will see here, if you are writing it like this, and we are doing subtraction same way. So what will happen over here? Minus and minus, this gets multiplied, it gives us x plus 2. So when you are subtracting, there is a sign change for minus. So x plus 2. Clear, right? Similarly, if we are doing for plus minus to plus 2, then what happens? See over here, x plus 2 over here, suppose. So if you are subtracting, so x minus of plus 2, what happens? X minus into plus is minus 2. So see over here, there is a sign change. Correct? It was plus and it becomes minus. So we will write it as whatever finally in the bracket we wrote. So x minus 2. That is why I am writing minus things. So don't get confused over there why I am changing the sign. Whenever you do subtraction, the next thing after that, you see the next thing after the minus, their sign gets changed. So minus of 2 became plus over here, and plus 2 becomes minus over here. So that is why I changed the sign. So please don't get confused over there. So we have got quotient as x square plus x minus 3 and remainder as 8. Very simple. Now, next problem, third one. So third problem is px equals to x to the power 4 minus 5x plus 6. Okay. Then gx equals to 2 minus x square. So see over here, x square is later on, I can write it as minus x square plus 2, because if nothing is there, that means plus sign. So hence it is minus x square plus 2. Simple. So minus x square becomes first and then plus 2, because sign of 2 is plus. If nothing will be there, that means sign is plus. Hence I wrote plus 2. So gx we have is minus x square plus 2. Now let's divide. So minus x square plus 2. And what is the thing for us? x4 minus 5x plus 6. Now let's do division of, what is the highest power for x? In px it is x to the power 4, in gx it is minus x square. So let's divide first. x4 divided by minus x square. What we get? So x4 is x into 4 times x is getting multiplied, divided by minus of x square is 2 times its square multiplied. So x cancel, x cancel. So what we are getting? Something divided by minus 1. So that is minus of x square. Correct? So we will take first as minus of x square. Now this should be multiplied with not only minus x square, we have to multiply with plus 2 also. So let's multiply minus x square with minus x square plus 2. So what we will get? Minus minus is plus, and then x square into x square is x to the power 4. Now minus into plus is minus, and x square into 2 is minus 2x square, correct? 2x square. So it gave us x to the power 4 minus 2x square, correct? There is no factor in the previous px. We don't have any factor of 2x, so I wrote it outside, as simple as that. So when we do subtraction, I told you there will be a sign change. So since the sign of x to the power 4 is plus, so it will become minus, and the sign of minus becomes plus for 2x square. So this will be the final thing. So x4 will go on. Now what is the highest factor of x square? That is 2x square. That is outside, but it is the highest factor, so that will come first. So 2x square, correct? And then minus 5x plus 6 will come as it is, correct? Now divide 2x square by minus x square. So what we get? Minus 2. So we will take the next thing as minus 2. Now this minus 2 should not only be multiplied with x square, it should be multiplied with 2 also. So let's multiply minus of 2 into x square, minus x square plus 2. Okay. So minus minus is plus, 2 into x square is 2x square, minus into plus is minus, and 2 into 2 is 4. So plus 2x square minus 4. So the next thing will come over here is 2x square minus 4. This is constant, so it will come near constant. Now change the sign. So since this is plus, so it will become minus, and this is minus, so it will become plus. Now 2x square minus 2x square, so cancel out. What is the highest factor for x? That will come first, so that is minus 5x. And then minus 6 plus 4. Minus 6 plus 4. So first subtract from the higher to the lower number. So 6 minus 4 is 2, and the sign of the highest number will come. So minus, what is the sign of the highest? The highest number is 6. Sign will be minus hence. And since it is of opposite sign, so it will be subtraction. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So we got minus 2. So minus 5x minus. No further division, because the power for x is 1 over here, but in the divisor the power for x is 2. So we will stop over here. As simple as that. 1 second. I think we did. It is plus over here. We did some mistake here. It is plus over here. So this will be plus. See over here. Px we have plus. I wrote by mistakes. So this will be plus 6. And plus 6 plus 4 is 10. Sorry. Okay. Here we did some mistake. We wrote minus 6 instead of plus 6. So I changed it. So of course in the next line also it will be plus 6, and then plus 6 plus 4 is 10. So we got, but the step will be as same. So minus 5x plus 10. So what we got? Quotient equals to minus x square minus 2, and the remainder we got as minus 5x plus 10. So this all things, please do it in rough. That will be better. But for your understanding, I am doing it in the same page. Okay. So I am done with question 1. Let's move on to question 2. So in question 2, what they are telling is, check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. Okay. So if the remainder will be 0 when you are dividing, if the remainder is 0, that means that is a factor. If it is not 0, so what I am telling, suppose take example 6 divided by 2. So 2 3s are 6. Correct? So by division we have seen that 6 is getting properly divided. So 2 is a factor of 6. If we are getting some remainder, let's divide 7 by 2. So what do we get? 2 3s are 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. So what we are getting is 1. So we have a remainder. So 2 is not a factor of 7, but 2 is a factor. So if a remainder is 0, that means it's a factor, and if it is not divided, then or if we get remainder, then it's not a factor. Very easy. So same way we are doing division only, but we need some extra check. Remainder is 0 or not 0. If 0, then it's a factor. If not 0, then it's not a factor. Okay. So let's check. So we have the polynomial as t square minus 3 2t4. You see over here, it's not in the x form. So it's okay. It can be in any form. 2t4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. Okay. So we will write t square minus 3 over here, and then 2t to the power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. Okay. So the first thing we will do is divide t4 by t square. So divide t4 by t square. I told you the highest factor should be divided first to get what we should become in the quotient. So t4 can be written as 4 times t are getting multiplied, that divided by 2 times t in the below. So t cancel, we got t square. If you know, you can directly tell t4 by t square is this, but I am showing you. If you don't know, it will be easier for you to understand how to do that. So we will go with, we have 2t4, not only t4, we have 2t4. So 2 into t. So it will be 2t square. So you should divide by the full thing with coefficient. So we got 2t square. Now 2t square should be multiplied with not only with 2t square, it should be multiplied with minus 3 also. So 2t square we will multiply with t square minus 3. Okay, so what we will get? 2t square into t square is 2t to the power 4, and then 2 plus into minus is minus, of course, then 2 into 3 is 6t square. Okay, 2 into 3 is, so number will be multiplied and t square will be as it is. So 2t4 minus 6t square we got 2t4 minus 6t square. Okay, now there will be sign change. This is the second step. Minus, and this will become plus. Okay, so 2t4 cancel out. So what we will get? First 3t cube you write, then minus 2t square and plus 6t square. So what is the highest number? That is, and sign of the highest number, that is plus, since it is of opposite type. Minus 2 plus 6. So sign is opposite in nature. So the highest number sign will come, and do the normal subtraction. 6 minus 2, that is 4. So 4t square. Then minus 90 minus 12. Okay. Now divide 3t cube by t square. 3t cube by t square. What we will get? 3 into t into t into t divided by t into t. correct? So t cancel, t cancel, so we got 3t. So now in the quotient side 3t will come, and that will be plus, so 2t square plus 3t will come. Now 3t should be multiplied with t square minus 3. Okay, so 3t should be multiplied with t square minus 3. So it will be 3t cube. T into t square is t cube, and then there is minus over here and plus over, so plus minus is minus, and 3 into 3 is 9, so 90. 3t cube minus 90, so it will be 3t cube minus 90, correct? So 3t cube minus 90. Now do the subtraction, so minus, and this will become plus. Sign will be changed as I have told you already. So 3t cube cancel out, minus 90 plus 90, this also cancel out. So what I am left with is 4t square minus 12. Okay, now 4t square divided by t square, 4t square divided by t square is 4, correct? So we will write plus 4 over here. Okay, now this 4 should be multiplied with t square minus 3. So 4 should be multiplied with t square minus 3. What we will get? 4t square minus 12. Okay, so we will write 4t square minus 12. So sign minus, and this becomes plus. So both are of opposite sign, so it will cut. So we got 0. So we got remainder as 0. Hence t square minus, hence t square minus 3 is a factor of 2t4, okay, plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. Very simple. Okay, so let's do the second problem. What is that? So he's asking the polynomial 3x4 plus 5x cube. Yeah, so the next polynomial is x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay, and then 3x4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm not going to divide each and every time, because I know what should be the division. So because it will take a lot of time, so please repeat like ever problems, how we have got dividend and then how we have multiplied. So it will be same. I will simply write the number in the quotient and you can check it with it. Whatever you will get, do it in rough, you will get the same thing. Okay, so from here onward I am not going to divide below like this divided by this, so quotient should be this, now quotient should be multiplied with the divisor and all that step I am missing. That step I'll not do, but you have to do in the rough, then you will get a clear picture of it. I'll directly divide and you will get the same answer. So let's start. X square plus 3x plus 1, this is our first thing. And what is 3x4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay, so first I need to go with 3x square, so it will give me 3x4 plus 9x cube and then plus 3x square, so minus minus minus. So this one will go. Now 5x cube minus 9x cube is minus 4x cube. Then minus 7x square minus 3x square is minus 10x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay. Then it will be minus 4x. Minus 4x. So that will give me minus 4x cube. Okay. Minus 12x square. Okay. And then minus 4x. So minus becomes plus, minus becomes plus, minus becomes plus. Okay. So this one will go. Now minus 10x square plus 12x square. That will be 2x square. And then plus 2x plus 4x is plus 6x. And plus 2 will come as it is. So if you will take plus 2, then you will get 2x square plus 6x plus 2 minus minus minus. Cut, cut, cut. You got 0. So what is the, so it's a factor. So since a remainder is 0, hence x square plus 3x plus 1 is a factor of 3x4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay. Now let's do the third one quickly. So third problem is x cube minus 3x plus 1. Okay. And next is x to the power 5 minus 4x cube. Okay. Plus x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay. So let's divide quickly. So x cube minus 3x plus 1. What is there? x5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. Correct? So the first thing we will go is x square. So we will get x5 minus 3x cube plus x square minus plus minus. This goes. What I am left with? Minus x cube plus 3x plus 1. So if we will write minus 1, then it is minus x cube plus 3x, okay, minus 1. Minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. Cut, cut, cut. So we got remainder 0. So since the remainder is 0, sorry, we did some mistake. So here it is 2. This doesn't cut. So plus 1 is there. So it is 2 and not 0. Correct? Plus 1 is there. So 2. By mistake I cut. So don't do that. Plus 1 is 2. So remainder is not equal to 0. No further division. Why? Because the power of x is 3 over here. Power of x is 0 in the remainder section. So remainder is not 0. Hence Hence x cube minus 3x plus 1 is not a factor of x to the power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay. Now let's move on and do the third problem. Okay. So third problem is obtain all other zeros of 3x4. So third problem is obtain. So this is the thing which I was talking about. We have ax4, bx1, two roots are given. So the first thing we will do is, so we have px first as 3x to the power 4, okay, plus 6x cube, okay, minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5, okay, and two zeros of px, zeros of px are root under of 5 by 3 and minus of root under of 5 by 3, correct? So therefore, as I have told you, if alpha and beta are the roots for the given equation, then x minus alpha and x minus beta, if you will multiply, that will be a factor of px. Therefore x minus root 5 by 3, because alpha is root 5 by 3, so x minus root 5 by 3 into here x minus of minus root 5 by 3, correct, will be the factor, correct? That means x minus root 5 by 3 into x plus root 5 by 3 will be the factor, That means a minus b, can you see this? A minus b into a plus b. What is the formula? A minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So this becomes x square minus root 5 by 3 whole square. So that becomes x square minus 5 by 3. So this is a factor for the given polynomial. Okay. So we need to divide x square minus 5 by 3 with the given polynomial. So x square minus 5 by 3 we will write over here. And what will come over there? 3. So let's give some space so that I need to write. So I'll write over here, it will be easier. X square minus 5 by 3. So we need to divide 3x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. So the first thing that will come will be 3x square. So that will give you 3x to the power 4, okay, minus 5 by 3 x square, okay. So this will minus, this will be plus. So first will come 6x cube and then minus 2 plus 5 by 3, okay. So minus 2 plus 5 by 3. So if we will do the LCM, so 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 plus 5. So we got minus 1 by 3, correct? So we got we did some mistake over here. So it should be, see, We have minus 5 by 3 into 3, right? Minus 5 by 3 into 3x square. So 3 cancel, it is minus 5x square. So we did some mistake. So this is minus 5x square. Okay, so this becomes plus, so minus 2 plus 5. Minus 2 plus 5 is plus 3. So 3x square and then minus 10x minus 5. Okay, then we will go with 6x. So that will give us 6x cube and then minus 5 by, so 3 2s are 6. So minus 5 into 2 is minus 10x. Correct? Minus plus, this becomes, and this also cut, we got 3x square minus 5. So multiply with plus 3, we get 3x square minus 5 minus plus, so cut it, we got 0. Okay, so what is the quotient for it? The quotient we got is 3x square plus 6x plus 3. 3x square plus 6x plus 3. Now, to get the other zeros, okay, this should be equal to 0. Okay, so to get other zeros, this whole thing 3x square plus 6x plus 3 should be equal to 0. So if you will take 3 common, we will get x square plus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. So 0 by 3 will happen. So x square plus 2x plus 1 equals to 0 by 3, which is again equal to 0. Now, this is a formula for x plus 1 whole square. Correct? This we know. A plus b whole square is x square plus 2x plus 1. That equals to 0. So what we have is x plus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. So either x plus 1 will be equal to 0, and for second also x plus 1 equals to 0. So what we are getting is x equals to minus 1, and this also x equals to minus 1. So what are the other zeros? So other zeros are minus 1 comma minus 1. So zeros of, so other zeros are minus 1 comma minus 1. Okay. Now fourth one. So fourth one is on dividing, what he is telling is on dividing x cube minus, so we have px, x cube minus 3x square, okay, plus x plus 2. So when on dividing this by a polynomial gx, the quotient and remainder were given. So what we have is gx we don't know, okay, the quotient and remainder is given. So quotient equals to x minus 2 and the remainder equals to minus 2x plus 4. Okay, so this is our quotient and remainder. So what we need to find? We need to find the gx. Okay, so what is the division algorithm say? So division algorithm say dividend equals to divisor into quotient, okay, divisor into quotient plus remainder. Correct? So what we need to find is divisor. Correct? So dividend, so if we will take this remainder in this side, what we will get? Dividend minus remainder divided by quotient will give us divisor. Correct? So what I did is I took this side. So plus becomes the minus in the left hand side. So dividend minus remainder, and then quotient is multiplied. If we will take in the left hand side, it will be divided. So dividend minus remainder divided by quotient equals to divisor. Now what is dividend for us? So dividend for us is x cube, okay, x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, okay. And what is remainder for us? That is, we are subtracting, so minus of minus 2x plus 4 divided by, what is the quotient? X minus 2. That will give us the divisor. Correct? So the top one becomes x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, minus of minus is plus 2x, and minus of plus is minus 4 divided by x minus 2 will give us the divisor, which is gx. Of course, divisor is nothing but gx. So we'll get gx if we will divide this by x minus 2. So let's divide it. X minus 2 we will write, and then x cube, and this one will finally be added, so 2x plus x, so this one will finally give us x cube minus 3x square plus 3x, okay, plus 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Correct? So x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 will give us the divisor. Correct? So we will divide x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. So what will be the first thing that will come? X square. So that will give you x cube minus 2x square. So minus plus cancel. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus of x square. Then plus 3x minus 2. Okay. Then comes minus x. That gives us minus x square minus 2x. Okay, minus becomes plus, minus becomes plus, cancel, 3x plus 2x is 5x minus 2. Am I doing right or something is wrong? So minus x is there, so this will be plus 2x. Sorry for, so this will be minus, finally this will be minus. So we are getting 3x minus 2x. So 3x minus 2x, we will get x and x minus 2. So that will give us plus 1. Okay. So 1 x minus 2. Okay. This will be minus, this will be plus. Cancel, cancel, we will get 0. Correct? So after division, what we got? X square minus x plus 1. So gx will be equal to x square minus, after division, whatever the quotient we will get, that will be the divisor as per the thing. So x square minus x plus 1. This will be our gx. Okay. Now, sixth one is telling that give examples of polynomials px, gx, qx and rx which satisfy the division algorithm and degree of px equals to degree of qx. Okay. So what is the division algorithm? Division algorithm is nothing but px equals to gx into qx, gx into qx plus rx. Correct? What he is telling is give example of polynomial. So we need to give some example. Okay. So what he is telling is degree of quotient will be equal to the degree of dividend when divisor is constant. So we are dividing some dividend by a divisor which is a constant. Correct? So we have degree px equals to degree of qx, That means degree should be same. So this will happen only when we divide, suppose, a quadratic equation by some constant. In that case, the degree of the dividend, okay, so degree of quotient will be equal to the degree of dividend when we are dividing some, suppose, quadratic equation with some constant. So let's take example, okay, of 2x square plus 2x minus 16 is divided by 2. We took some easier one so that it will be easy for you. So here we have px is 2x square plus 2x minus 16 and gx is equal to 2. Correct? So what we will get? We will get qx equals to px by, we will get qx equals to, we will get qx, we need to divide first, then I will show you what will be the qx. And so what we are doing, we are dividing 2x square plus 2x minus 16. So if you are taking x square, that will be 2x square minus, cancel out, what we are getting, 2x minus 16 plus 1, so 2x minus, cancel, we are getting minus 16, here minus 8, okay, that will give us minus 16, this will be plus, so 0. So we are getting Rx as 0, we are getting Rx equals to 0 and Qx equals to x square plus x minus 8. Clearly the degree of px and qx is same, correct? Degree of px is 2 because the highest power of x, so here degree of px equals to 2, and if you will see, degree of qx is also equal to 2 because the highest power of x is 2. That will be the degree. I have told you in the previous video, degree is nothing but the highest power of x. So if you will see px and qx, so degree is same, hence the division. So we have verified, with the division, it satisfied the division algorithm, correct? So clearly the degree of px and qx is same, which is 2, correct? So we have verified, and we have also verified, so verification of px equals to zx into qx plus rx. So this we can verify it. How? Because px was 2x square plus 2x minus 16, correct? This is our LHS, and RHS is, what are the gx we got? 2 into qx is x square plus x minus 8 plus rx is 0. So this gives us 2x square plus 2x minus 16 plus 0, which is 2x square plus 2x minus 16. So LHS equals to RHS, correct? Hence our division algorithm is satisfied. Division algorithm is satisfied. Okay, that is very important. So let's move on and do the second problem. So what is the second problem? The second problem is degree of qx is equal to degree of rx. So if such condition we will need to make. So let's take px as, that is the polynomial, as 4x plus 3. Okay, and the divisor, the gx as gx as x plus 2. Okay, so if we will divide this, what we will get? X plus 2, 4x plus 3. So 4x plus 8 minus cancel out, 3 minus 8 is minus 5. So what we got? We got qx equals to 4 and rx equals to minus 5. The remainder is rx, qx is the quotient. So quotient we got 4, rx we got minus 5. So degree of qx, so here if you will see, degree is 0, qx degree is 0, rx degree is also 0, because there is no factor of x, there is no power of x. So x to the power 0 is 1. So hence degree is 0 in both the case, correct? So here degree of qx, here degree of qx and rx is same, that is 0, correct? Now the verification portion, let's do the verification, algorithm verification. So what is our px? What we assume? Px we assume 4x plus 3, and we assume gx as x plus 2, correct? So and what we got? Qx we got 4, rx we got minus 5. So our LHS is px. So our LHS is px. So our LHS is px, that is, so LHS is equal to 4x plus 3, okay, and RHS equals to gx into qx plus rx, correct? This is our RHS. So gx is x plus 2 into qx is 4 plus rx is minus 5. So 4 into x plus 2, so 4x plus 8 plus minus is minus, so minus 5. So we got 4x plus 3. So LHS equals to RHS. So algorithm is verified. Okay, the division algorithm is verified for the given condition. Okay, when degree of qx and rx is same. Okay, now third number is telling degree of rx is 0. The third number is degree of rx is equal to 0. Okay, so this can be taken as an example of above also, how we did 4x plus 3 and gx as x plus 2. So let's consider px same, because in the previous case also if you will see, degree of rx is 0, correct? So the previous case also can be taken as an example. So 4x plus 3 again, and zx assume it as x plus 2. Okay, 4x plus 3 and x plus 2. So if you will divide, we will get qx as 4 and rx as minus 5. So here degree of rx is 0, correct? So since degree of rx is 0, now we can also verify the division algorithm. So verification, same way we will do. So verification we will do px equals to zx into qx plus rx. So px we can write it as 4x plus 3, and this is our LHS. So LHS is px, that is 4x plus 3, and RHS is zx into qx plus rx. So gx is nothing but x plus 2 into 4 plus of minus 5. So we'll get 4x plus 8 minus 5, that is 4x plus 3, hence verified. So LHS equals to RHS. So algorithm is verified. Algorithm is verified. The division algorithm is verified. Okay, proved. Okay, so this is the place where our chapter got finished for polynomial, and I hope you liked the video. And if you like, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and also like the video. Share with your friends. If you have any doubt, please raise it in the comment section. I'll try to look at the problems, and whatever issues you have, I'll try to look at it as much as possible. So, but please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's whatever method you want to, just click the subscribe button, like it, and share with your friends. That is the only thing I want to tell. We'll meet you in my next lecture, the next video, which will be the solution for the, we have some 2.4 also, which is not part of CBSE, but it's still for those per person who will be interested in it. I'll try to solve the given exercise 2.4 also, and then we'll move to the third chapter. Okay, so 2.4 is optional, but still I'll try to solve it for you guys, those who are interested to know further, to know in deep of polynomial. We'll do it together, and we'll see how it is happening. Okay, so please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please visit my channel as much as possible. Whenever you have any doubt in mathematics, please visit my channel. Please subscribe to it and share with your friends. Okay, so see you in our next video. We'll stop over here. Bye bye. Take care.